This deep dive, it really got me thinking, we're going deep on something a little different this time. It's about the impact of a school's basketball program, but through a very personal lens.
Okay.
We've got these excerpts from a message by Simon Lau, he's an alumnus, and now the principal of Upper Canada College, UCC.
Oh, wow.
And what really struck me was how it's about way more than just basketball. Mr. Lau ties together sports, personal growth, faith, even a bit of sneaker history.
Wow.
It really makes you think about the impact of these experiences.
Yeah.
And we're lucky to have someone with us who really gets how powerful sports can be and can unpack those, the subtle threads about faith and mentorship that Mr. Lau touches on.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, how a message about basketball can tell us so much about a school's values and how those values stick with students long after they've left.
It really is. Like, take Mr. Lau's story. He played over 200 games, always number 13, and now he's back at UCC as principal, seeing the program's legacy firsthand.
Wow.
That's more than just, showing up for the team. What does that tell us, that kind of dedication?
It speaks to a really deep sense of connection, of belonging. It suggests that these experiences, especially those early ones, really stay with us, shaping our values, our sense of self even.
Right.
And it highlights how important mentors are, those coaches, teachers, figures who guide us,
And absolutely.
inspire us.
And that idea of influence, passing down, is so strong in Mr. Lau's message. He talks about his son falling in love with basketball at a UCC game, just like he did years ago.
It's a beautiful thing, right? That cyclical nature of passion. Like a parent's love for something is reignited in their kid through a shared experience. It makes
Yeah.
you think about legacies,
He really does.
the ones we inherit and the ones we pass on.
Absolutely. And it ties directly into how Mr. Lau talks about teamwork.
Okay.
He emphasizes the support within the program, even calling it God's work at one point.
Wow.
That feels significant, like it's about so much more than just winning.
Right. It's like there's a broader moral framework, this belief system that elevates teamwork and support,
Yeah.
to a higher purpose. It makes you wonder how that perspective affects the players. How do they define success and failure, for that matter?
Yeah.
Does it create this sense of community, of shared responsibility that goes beyond the basketball court?
That's really interesting. And on a lighter note, because who doesn't love a little nostalgia, he talks about getting his first pair of Air Jordans, those classic blue and white Jordan ones.
Boys, classic.
He even connects Michael Jordan's insane work ethic to a passage from Jeremiah about finding strength through faith.
Interesting. It's a cool parallel. He's linking athletic achievement and spiritual resilience, saying that faith is so important, especially when things get tough. It's that idea that we can use our beliefs to overcome obstacles,
Right.
to achieve our goals, whatever they may be.
And it all leads to that final line, God made us play basketball, so we play. It's simple but powerful.
It really is. It's a statement of purpose. It's a declaration of passion. But it's also open to interpretation, right? It makes you think about how people from different walks of life might connect to that statement. It depends on their own beliefs, their own experiences.
Absolutely.
It gets people talking about how we find meaning and purpose in what we love to do.
It really does. It makes me wonder, if you could go back, talk to your younger self, give yourself advice about chasing those passions, whether it's on the court, in the classroom, anywhere.
Yeah.
What would it be? What lessons has experience taught you about balancing passion, hard work, and faith in your own life?
It's a great question. Something to think about for sure.
It is. And maybe, next time you're watching a game, any game,
Yeah.
you'll see it a little differently.
Yeah.
Because it's not just about the final score.
Right.
It's about the stories, the connections, the journeys that are happening both on and off the court.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, on that note, that's our deep dive for today.